when it was just a global pandemic, and now social justice uprising in our country, there's really tremendous questions for us to ask by looking outward and by looking inward about what is our calling in our times, what's being invited of us, what are we hearing and understanding and sensing about how the divine is moving in the world at this very, very confusing and challenging time, and how is that resonating inside of us, and what are we feeling, sensing, beginning to live into in terms of how we're called to respond. So in the first, because of what's happening outside, in the world, we decided to jump right in at the beginning of this course to issues of calling and social justice. And the key questions of that set of sessions will be, how do you understand and sense that and see the divine spirit, the holy, moving in the world, in all of the difficulties, in all of the harsh realities, painful realities, and also in the seeds of possibility that these times represent. How do these times offer us opportunities that we wouldn't have chosen, but opportunities that we can really use for our own spiritual growth? And likewise, how do we understand the opportunity and the potential of these times for the collective? I don't mean to say, and I don't believe that God sent the pandemic so that we would grow spiritually. I don't believe that at all. But given that these things are happening, how can we use them for the good, both for ourselves, for the people that we minister to, and in our participation in the larger whole? I have a long time, decades-long love affair with the practice of Metta meditation, which I have learned primarily in Buddhist meditation centers. But in these times in particular, when it's so obvious that there's so much pain around, truly everyone is walking around with pain of some kind, developing our own capacity for kindness and love is a profound contribution to the world. So those 4 sessions will really be teaching and practice time. Nothing fancy, just learning and practicing loving kindness meditation together. So the group spiritual direction is always exquisite time. I often feel like in group spiritual direction, we're living the world as we would like it to be, where people honor one another very deeply, do whatever they can to make others feel whole and valuable and loved and heard. So we'll offer that to one another with just a slightly different prompts for each session related to the overall theme of what are we being called to in these times.